Okay. Well, that's too bad, because I want to speak with Mr. Cashel, but he excused himself. But part of the thing is, okay, we went into further costs on, okay, like Dwight had mentioned, the developer pays for all the infrastructure, the sidewalks, but then the city pays for the maintenance. We're $600 million in debt. We pay for the fire, we pay for the police, we pay for plowing the roads.
We don't have a quorum. We'll need to wait until council returns.
Okay.
Yeah, if we could have a recess.
Should we take recess?
Thanks for pointing
We'll
that
take a
out.
5-minute recess and we will call you back. Pardon?
We're just going to wait. Do you want to take a recess?
Should we take a 5-minute?
Thank you.
We will call you back and you'll start your time right at the top.
Thank you.
Smell the sea.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Glad to be back. My name's Eddie Lorton, for the record, Mr. Cashel, council members. Now we ended up we mentioned some of the things that occurred when they got approved to build in floodplains. I've tried to build in floodplains before and they refused it, so it's funny how certain people like UNR can get it done. But I ended up, okay, like Dwight mentioned some things that, okay, they are responsible for the infrastructure and stuff, but then the city gets stuck with the maintenance of sidewalks, the street lights, the plowing, the police and fire service. So we get stuck with all that. There was one other thing the citizen gets stuck with too, and especially when you build in the middle of a flood zone, and it's called FEMA insurance. Okay, so now if somebody has the flood insurance that lives in these flood zones, when they have losses, like if you build buildings in these flood zones, like the astronomical flood zone there, and here's the picture of where they want to build this too, but there's one that shows the exact flood zones, then when they have losses, everybody's insurance skyrockets. So that needs to be calculated in as well. And that 117-year floodplain they mentioned earlier, well, it's flooded twice in the last 20 years, so it's not a 117-year floodplain. But I ended up and the part about this, as I mentioned, everyone's making millions, but the city's going broke, or we need to put it together between developers and the people involved. And part of this stuff was, I heard your mission statement, Bob, and I know you know this man that's the head lobbyist for UNR for 25 years, okay? So the part about it is the fact that you wouldn't help a friend, didn't he have anything to do with UNR on approving developments like this? Isn't he the head one that likes this project?
Sir, don't you ever question my character again.
Okay.
You hear me. I went to the Ethics Commission. I asked for an opinion for the Ethics Commission. They gave it to me. Don't you ever question my ethics again.
Well, most
you do,
help
partner,
their friends.
we're going to have a problem.
Well, we can say what we need to in here, and if he's a friend, I can't believe he wouldn't help a friend, so I would abstain
Well, you're a
from the
friend
vote.
too, so you want me to help you?
Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you want me to help you when you're a friend, so don't ever accuse my character.
Well, the thing
I have a lot of character in this community, and don't you try
I
to
understand
undermine
that,
it.
sir, but there's sometimes when people are friends and then they approve things that shouldn't be approved. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, I proved something for you one time when you had a bar problem. So
No.
now, was that I should have turned you down?
No, everybody tried
That's
to
right.
turn me down because I threatened a lawsuit. It didn't get turned
Oh, no, nobody's worried about your lawsuit. We got lawyers every day.
I
so
do too,
file
and they
it.
make a lot of money. But I'm
Let
not
them
going to
go.
hold that up on my UNR time. But the thing is, we're
Put
building in
my
the middle of a
character up
flood zone.
against yours and credibility anything you want to play.
I know, but if you know these people, you should abstain from this vote.
No, I shouldn't.
Well, I think you should.
Well, the Ethics Commission didn't.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not going to get in an argument anymore. Knock it up.
Well, I'm just saying this shouldn't be approved. And this costs the people money when you end up going through FEMA and stuff like that. And now we keep wasting taxpayers' dollars, $600 million in debt, and this should be done with. But I know it's going to go through, so we'll say who's part of the problem, part of the solution now. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, little boy.